better as possible. You gonna get through it. And you gonna look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go.
Ski, what's happening?
You still got more to get. What's going on? More to grow. It's your time and it's coming.
Episode 8.
Yo, what it do, bro?
On, brother?
Chilling, man.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Hey, one time for the NO. What's up, cuz?
Kel, what poppin'? See, I'm trying to get us live on the Better as Possible pod.
Better as Possible podcast. You are tuning in. Thank y'all already, man.
Bro, how's your week going so far?
The elephant in the room. We're going to have to address it. We're going to have to address it.
Oh, man.
Hey,
yeah.
Just letting y'all know, hey, this is the 8th episode of Better as Possible podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. This week has been crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Scary.
I don't even want to be fearful or anything like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where it is very unpredictable right now.
Yeah.
You don't really know what to think. And that's where it's one of those things where it's like, shoot, like if you stay engulfed with the news, bruh, you're gonna lose your mind.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna lose your mind. You're gonna lose your sanity. Just being completely honest, but overall, you got to look at it like, man, like here's an opportunity to slow things down, to think about things in a different perspective, and then, I mean, find your peace. Like honestly, you gotta find your peace because everything seems like it's going crazy.
It's getting so real out here. So I guess the question is, you know what I mean? Who got a good job where they let y'all stay home and, you know, and who got a bad job where they
where you still got to go in, right?
Yeah, they just abuse you. Yup.
Like even then, it's like, all right, even if the good jobs allow you to work from home, you're still like you're quarantined. Like yeah, I get to work from home, but it's like I'm forced to work from home. You know what I'm saying? Like you're still under some type of rules and regulations. Yes,
you're right.
You're not working from the office no more, but yet go ahead and work from home because you're quarantined.
Yeah.
And that's how it feels like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dang, like we're really in a space where like I'm being forced to work from home because of the mass hysteria that's going on.
Nah, you know what I like though?
What you like?
I'm like, damn, I could have been doing this the whole time.
the realization, right?
You know, they be kind of crabbing like when you work from home, but now it's like, yo, I'm really getting my work done.
I'm getting a whole lot more work done. I don't have to deal with everybody else at the job who's getting on my nerves.
Why am I walking all over campus and doing everything? Like I could really just like be at home and just remote in. Like
I don't know. It's gonna have a lot of people. I mean, when it's all said and done, it's gonna have a lot of people with I guess you could say different perspectives on work, what it is that they're doing, and also looking at it differently. Like, man, I could really run my own business at home. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really productive being at the house. You know what I'm saying? Having my own office and doing my own thing. I've knocked out several obstacles just being at home and still, you know, managing a family. You know what I'm saying? Like still, you know, jugging chores and things of that nature. And you're like, all right, well, shoot, it might be best that I look into starting my own business and make my dreams come true instead of building somebody else's dreams.
Right. Ray Fonda, what's popping, cuz?
Ray in the building.
Hey, man, as you can see, I'm in a whole different setting because I couldn't do that other shit no more. That overnight shit, I had to let it go.
Talk about it.
So basically, like, my job was to, like, man the parking lot, you know what I'm saying, make sure everything was straight, no trucks come in at night, you know what I'm saying, just some simple shit. Bruh, why did I show up and they had a thermometer, and they like scanning every person head that walks in the building, and so it's a line like building up. bro, last night I was like, dang, like I done went the whole night and I'm ready to clock out.
Yeah.
And I see, and when the dude like is about to scare me, I was like, bro, hold up, bro. I don't
We good.
I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like this line, like this is where people are going to get infected. Like, what are you doing? No, you know what really did it?
What's up,
You know
Ayo?
what really ended it? What up,
What
Ayo?
happened?
Is I was like trying to wait in line, trying to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be noble with like
Yeah.
with everybody else.
I'm gonna follow the rules. I'm gonna do what everybody else doing. What happened?
Bro, I heard a nigga cough.
What happened?
I was
That's
like,
it.
all right, this it.
Hey, say
This
no more.
it. Yeah.
You want
I
me
was
to
like,
stand in line to catch this stuff? Hey, bro,
Yeah,
I'm
nah.
straight.
Nah,
I'm
nigga
straight.
coughed. The nigga who coughed, nigga coughed. The dude behind him, like, started moving backwards. He bumping into me. I'm like, bro, hold up, bro.
Ah,
I'm like, all right, bro.
bro,
Yeah.
but it's crazy how it has the world all looking all type of crazy. If you cough, look, bro, I seen a meme the other day that's talking about it was Lil Boosie or something like that. He's talking about when somebody cough, you looking at them all crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm familiar
not
with that.
even saying, are you okay? Excuse me.
Yeah.
God bless you. It's more so straight to the point. Hey, bro, you got it or what? You know what I'm saying? I don't care how you cover that cough. You coughing a little too much for my life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the gym, bro. The gym is dead. I'm not going to nobody's gym where they leaking all their fluids and stuff all over everything. No, bro. No, I'm not going. I'm not.
But
Matter
if
of fact, I need to figure out if they still charging me.
in AO's perspective, if the gym is empty, that means it's just her gym.
Nah, if the gym is empty, that means just her and the sick person is gonna be there.
AO, you the sick person? I'm just playing. Jokes.
Oh, yeah, which one are you?
Too soon. No, hey, man, summertime fine, regardless of the Rona. Summertime fine. I ain't mad at you. That
Hey,
sounds
speaking
like
of
every
summer-
other machine saying, yes, keep your distance.
Social space. Yeah, they using that word out.
I ain't shaking. We ain't got to shake hands. I'm strictly head nod and
Yeah.
fist pump.
Nah, peace.
Oh,
Peace, my brother. Peace.
keep the peace. Increase the peace.
You know what I want to know though?
Increase the space. Huh?
Like, how is this gonna affect like summer? Like, as far as like, are we gonna be able to go in pools?
I think that this, I mean, hopefully this dies down sooner than later. But at the moment, there's so many cases popping up. Like, just seen a post not too long ago, and it was saying that, you know, it's in all 50 states right now. There's been a case in all 50 states. But at the same time, it's like, shoot, heart disease is in all 50 states. You know what I'm saying? Diabetes in all 50 states, and it's killed way more people than the coronavirus, right? Like
I don't like
being
when people say
completely honest.
that.
Huh?
I don't like it when people say that. Like, I feel you with the numbers and who killed, you know what I mean? But nah, this corona is moving rapid.
People dying every day, and
Yeah,
corona ain't
die
the
every
first
day,
one
B.
to take people out. Every summer, Chicago has a war zone. Let's be transparent, right?
Man.
Every summer, Chicago got a war zone going on where
Come
people
on,
dying
man.
left and right, right?
Bruh.
Just being honest. I'm not saying that corona is not a serious thing. It's very serious. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not encouraging anybody to take it lightly. Huh?
But it ain't got shit on Chicago, huh?
Chicago's a real deal Holyfield. They be shooting. Hey, them little kids packing pistols, bro. Straight up, and they murking about nothing.
Hey, come on.
See
man.
how that cough in that line that caused you to quit that job?
Oh yeah.
In Chicago, that cough would have caused somebody hey, shots fired.
Yeah, real spit.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby at home, I can't risk it.
You can't. But I'm just saying, like, you got to put things in perspective. Yes, it is. There's a lot of things that's going on in the world, and corona is moving rampantly. But I don't want it to be one of those things where it is complete mass hysteria where people are losing their minds. I mean, we got people fighting in grocery stores about toilet paper. I'm like, toilet paper, tissue, bruh, hooking.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I ain't figured out, does it give you diarrhea? I ain't figured out why they want the toilet paper so bad.
Right now, I'm still trying to figure that part out. I mean, but I'm also trying to figure out, like, okay, there is no currently there's no vaccine, but there's the main thing is make sure that you're clean, wash your hands, cover your cough. I'm like, these are all things that you learn in elementary school. Like,
right. You know
you
what?
should have been practicing this like for forever. This shouldn't be new to you.
The toilet paper issue, I think that shit got something to do with like group think. When people get in large groups and start thinking, then their IQ goes lower. That shit is just like, it happens every time. I seen the post where they was like, dang, everybody's buying all the toilet paper, but if you go to the health aisle, all of the like elderberry and all of the medicine that can help you, like it's full, you know what I'm saying, full rack. So it's like, dang, like people really be thinking backwards once we get in large quantities. I don't know why.
It shows that people are like easy. Once somebody has cast fear upon you, it's easy to steer somebody, right? Dang. So if you're fearful in any sense, where you're thinking my family's in danger, this is it, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything I can because I want to go above and beyond to save me and mine, right?
Mm-hmm. So you think there's a conspiracy element to this corona situation?
How did what I said about protecting your family but
because I heard the word fear. So you know what I mean? Like that's like people like a lot of it. The corona is true. It's happening. You know what I'm saying? People are getting sick. People are dying. But like you said, man, those numbers are kind of, you know what I'm saying, fixed compared to what's really going on. So when you talk about fear, you're really talking about the propaganda of, you know what I mean, the disease or virus.
In a sense, if it's a known fact, if you can cause fear, then you can control. Think about growing up. Your parents, if they were strict in any form or fashion, they lay down the law. I remember plenty of times where my mom wasn't as strict. She was a mean lady at times when she didn't play. I ain't gonna say Treese ain't, you know, she with it. But there's plenty of times. There's plenty of times where I'll be at school or whatnot, and they'll say, you know, I'm gonna call your mom. Mm-hmm. Do it. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, all right, cool. You know, because I can talk my mom down. She may pop off on me, but I can talk my mom down.
B, what's up?
But when they say, "Hey, I'm gonna call your dad," I say, "Hey, you're doing way too much. Now you done overstepped your boundaries, you know, because now that fear done struck in. Because I'm like, shoot, I don't want to see my dad. You know what I'm saying? If I done made him mad, I done messed up in school or whatnot. He really gonna be with it. He ain't come to talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's put that fear in you. You know what I'm saying? Shit. To not be disrespectful, to not do. You represent the last name, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But once that fear was put out there, you didn't want to cross those lines, or you moved a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? So now, fear has put you in a place where, hey, let's go buy all the toilet tissue. Let's not get vitamins. Let's not get vegetables. Let's not get stuff that's going to make us healthy and keep us healthy. Let's just get all the toilet tissue. You know what I'm saying?
And they going ham over. You seen that old lady almost slapped that one lady? She was like, yeah, it was bad, bro.
Hey, there's been a whole bunch of scenes.
Oh, I seen the lady get stabbed with the wine bottle, or was it a dude?
It was a dude in Georgia. That was I think it was in Atlanta. over some tissue, man. Bro. They turned that thing into a shank.
Right.
Hit him with the wine bottle.
Yeah, she getting real out here.
You getting rolled out, going to the ER because I'm over here fighting about toilet tissue.
Right.
Fear makes people do crazy things. Fear makes people act a certain way, right? Yeah. And once I have fear in you, then I can control your narrative, which is sad, but it's true. You can go back to old times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you saying Trump is invoking fear?
Bro, why you keep on putting words in my mouth? I'm not saying Trump is controlling coronavirus, because it is not only in the United States of America, it's around the world.
Hold up, pause. So who's controlling coronavirus?
The media is controlling coronavirus.
But where do you think that it started from? Like, what do you know is what I want to know.
I know the same thing that I'm seeing on the news, right? So,
Okay, so
it's
I wanna try to connect the dots. You know what I
let's
mean?
do it.
So what we know is that Bill Gates is a post going around with Bill Gates talking about the coronavirus a couple years ago, right? Have you seen that?
Exactly. Nasty folks that don't cover their mouth and wash their hands. Got their corona going crazy. Go ahead.
Which this episode is the good, bad, and ugly. So that's one of the goods that I think has come from this whole situation is that they're cleaning shit that they haven't cleaned. I seen somebody cleaning the New York subway with like spray bottles, wiping walls and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? People is washing hands regularly. Like,
right. Which they should have been doing a long time ago.
Has actually come from this, between working from home situation and people just taking better care of themselves as far as hygiene goes. Like,
boom.
The news is
the best with the hardest comment ever. The news is the best dope pusher. Whether it's hard or soft, they are going to sell it. They got the blue. They got the blue magic. They got the dope. You know what I'm saying? And if it's going to sell, they gonna push it. Right. It don't matter if it's gonna sell. If it's gonna cause, hey, everybody's talking about coronavirus. The news is gonna push the dope.
They're gonna steer it. So my point is that you saw the post with Bill Gates.
Yes, Bill Gates talked about.
So Bill Gates is talking about, like, he's got a theory like, hey, you know, we don't have any protection on if a disease like the coronavirus, he names coronavirus, comes out and attacks everyone. We don't have any protection on it. So this week or last week, he steps down from Microsoft. You know what I mean? And then he has like money invested in like the company that patented the coronavirus. So it's like, dang, like this is a money scheme in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? If my conspiracy, you know what I'm saying, serves me correctly.
It's just like the prison.
Right.
it's a big money game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, I invest in the prison. I know it's going to continue to make me money. It's going to generate revenue. I heighten your mindset on, oh, Corona, this is going to be fearful. Now, all of a sudden, the dope is being pushed, like Esai said, when it comes to the news. And I stepped down from I'm already rich as all get out. I stepped out. I done dropped the dope off in a sense, right?
Yeah.
And stepped away. I already know what's about to happen. I know everybody about to buy this dope. Is good dope gonna sell itself.
Good dope. But
it's gonna sell itself.
What up, honey?
Honey, what's happening?
So on top of Bill Gates,
catching up,
you know, doing his thing. On top of him doing his thing with the coronavirus, so Trump fires all of like his team, his U.S. pandemic response team. So he fired all of them to save money in like 2018. So it's like, dang. Along with separating from whatever that shit is, I know what you're talking about. The shit with like the UK and all that, and the health.
Right. So basically, cut ties and cut the defense from this being prevented. Right.
Right.
So I did. So in a sense, I removed all of the
KP. What up?
KP, what's happening? I removed all of the defense from this becoming what it truly is now.
Right.
Stating that they weren't needed in a sense. Why do we need these people? Well, for what? You know what I'm saying? Everybody else looking the same way. Well, he's right. That makes no sense. Blah, blah, blah. If I can steer your mindset, I control you. Right?
So that's what I want to know. I want to know which side is Trump on. Was Trump just being naive, saying, hey,
Trump is a businessman.
Hey, we don't need to spend this money on this, like being very like natural, like, hey, we don't need to spend money on this, like ain't no pandemic finna pop off, like cut that. Or was Trump he a part of the spread of it, like, hey, we're gonna cut this and then boom, we're gonna make our move. So that's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, dang, is this nigga a part of it, or was he just naive and thinking that the pandemic team wasn't needed?
Is Trump a businessman or a politician?
Have you guys ever heard of magnetobiology? I believe that is what's going on. The coronavirus is a scapegoat. Magnetobiology.
Magnetobiology. I have to look that up. Honey,
Yeah,
you
what is
always
that?
dropping some. You almost. Hey, I've been looking into Miss Virginia since last one. Good one. Hey.
Yeah, I was gonna plan a trip to Virginia just to figure out what's going on,
but I posed the question. Luce. Trump, businessman or politician? There you go, honey. You gave the answer. He is a businessman. He's always been a businessman, right?
He's a businessman. He's learning to be a politician.
He's learning, yes, exactly. But in the process of learning to be a politician, I've always conducted business. I know what's going to make money. I know that's what's going to keep people in high positions, make the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. I know how this works. I've been doing this business for a long time. I'm just learning how to be a president. Actually, you've seen failed.
I don't necessarily agree with Trump even being a good businessman. He's kind of just the chosen in that position. You know what I mean?
Trump's not afraid to fail.
yeah, he definitely fails a lot.
He's not afraid to fail.
He's not a very good businessman, actually. So I wouldn't even give him that credit. He's just the guy with the money. So, and we don't even know if he's. Yeah, we don't really know. They launched the 5G. Okay, yeah, they launched the 5G. It's about how microwaves affect human organisms. So the 5G gives you flu-like symptoms, which is like the new phone. And the place they started, was in Wuhan, China.
Yes.
So that's where they said that the people was eating bats or eating fish that caused the corona. But in actuality, they said that the 5G where they started it is what caused this, you know what I'm saying, corona.
Okay.
The reason why the cruise ships were affected the most is because Royal Caribbean launches their new medallion network, so they were all affected more. No, there aren't any symptoms. You didn't see Idris. Idris.
Idris. Hey, we're gonna touch base on him. Back to what Chad just said. Chad.
No, I'm gonna talk about it right now.
Hold on.
I'm so sick of Idris and Franklin from Snowfall and the dude from For Life. All these England actors who I be like, you know what I'm saying, really like rocking with, and then you find out they be having the hardest character. You be like, man, like I rock with Franklin, and then you find out on a fucking TV show that he's like, oh, it was pretty terrible. Hate that. All right.
So hold on.
I had to get that off my chest, bro. I've been sitting with that for a minute.
So you really got in your feelings about that. You hurt
for
about
real,
that.
yeah.
Because you didn't know that there was
really. The first time you found out Idris was from England?
No.
It was like, what? What happened to
him and Buddy from Get Out.
Oh, the dude from Get Out.
Buddy from Get Out.
Blew me.
I said, how did you learn how to, like, how do they talk like that? This is a side topic. We're gonna jump back on Corona, but this, hey, I felt some type of way because I was like, dang. But Buddy said, dude, Franklin from
Bamboozle, exactly.
He said, what's his name? He learned from a real gangster.
Yeah, from C-Dub or some shit.
Yeah, he said he was rolling around in the hood in South Central.
You seen the
interview? He taught him how to really be a thug, boy. Hey, if you learn firsthand, bro, you got to say that.
Now his accent don't even.
That's why he's so hard on Snowfall. Just saying, he learned from a real gangster.
Yeah, now he be going extra hard.
Oh man, loose, boy, you felt that. We're gonna talk about this now. We're gonna do this right now.
Yeah. Idris ain't got no symptoms, bro.
No symptoms. KD ain't got no symptoms either. So Kevin Durant, Idris, both don't have symptoms, but they have both been diagnosed with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Houseway.
Who's the other NBA dude?
Oh yeah, we would have been hooking. I don't care how tall he is. I don't care.
Donovan Mitchell don't have no symptoms either.
No, he don't.
Symptoms can show up to 14 days later. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth.
14 days?
Yeah. 14 days. So if you touch that table and that table don't get disinfected, somebody else come around and touch that table.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks worth of living.
So who's the first NBA player? Rudy?
Yeah, Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
So me and him would have been hooking the whole ain't no talking. We can't even be friends. He needs to be traded. You feel what I'm saying? Cause
you know what I'm saying?
Because he talking about he over here
they got
giving
him
those
touching
sorry
the microphones.
He's sorry apology. I should have took it more serious. I mean,
Yeah.
boy, hey, folks is out here dying about this, and you over here touching every mic and slapping hands and stuff. Hey, bruh, you got to get off the jazz. Ain't no jazz with you no more.
Whoa, big conspiracy.
What happened?
That's because they're injecting you, and probably takes that long for your body to start fighting it. Dang. Lakers about to get tested. They played the Nets before quarantine. Ooh.
Bruh. All right, this is going to be awkward.
Bro, not LeBron, bro.
That boy, I was about to say it. Bruh.
Dang. But, hey, if he come out with some shoes, like the quarantine bronze, I'm copping. Hey, no, but Rudy Gobert. They say he signed an autograph and got like a little kid, like a 9-year-old kid, infected.
Hey,
so this nigga literally just been.
He was being too reckless, bruh. He was being too reckless for my liking. Like, bruh, too reckless. You touching the mic, you laughing and joking, you slapping. They just told you had the corona.
Dang. Can you sue for that?
We could fight for that. What? Hey, ain't nothing sweet. Every time on site, you know what I'm saying? How they say every time we see each other, we gotta do this. Don't care. This for Lil Saint, bro. This for Lil Saint. For real.
Did you see the thousands of people who are recovering though? Nah, where?
There's plenty of people recovering. It's just really bad flu-like symptoms.
They're in one place. Hey, you know what? It was
a lot of people are recovering.
Who was recovered? It was yeah. That's good.
Tons of people are recovering.
But she's 103, so her immune system was the shit. She's probably
to 103, boy.
Yeah. She's probably good to go.
She probably like eat fresh berries out her garden.
Hell yeah.
She might mess with that herb a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
She may be. You know what I'm saying?
70K plus recovered. Yeah. As a matter of fact, what's that? It's a website. I saw like a news host who like put out a website saying that, hey, yeah, this is the website you can go to. It's called like corona.help. And basically you can see who's been infected, who's died, and who's recovered. And the recoveries are way larger than the deaths. Like it is propaganda in a way. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that she posted that.
So my comment about Chicago is legit. You feel me?
Bruh, relax. Don't go back there, nigga. You gonna have like 16 Chicago. Do you go to Chicago ever?
I've been to Chicago. I was born in Waukegan, Illinois. I don't know much about it, but that's just throwing that out there. But right, yes, I'm telling you, people are dying, but at the same time, people are recovering at a fast pace, right?
Right.
Yes, it is unfortunate, but please be safe, be healthy, drink your waters, wash your hands, cover your mouth,
your ass,
clean
your body.
You know what I'm saying?
I try to take at least 3 showers a day.
It's important. Even in quarantine, it's important.
Oh man, speaking of quarantine, bro, I got some bad, and I'm ashamed to say it, but
oh man, spill the bean.
When you home, you know what I'm saying, you be comfortable, so you may forget to like brush your teeth. So make sure you brush your damn teeth. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it be 1 p.m. at your house.
Bruh. I think that's part of the whole hygiene routine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wash your face, brush your teeth.
Yeah. I know I ain't putting lotion on.
Oh yeah, now that gets skipped. Definitely in the cold season. Hey, they don't even see my legs, bro.
Dead.
Yeah,
So I gotta remember.
sleep on Christmas. I
Go
don't
ahead and
be-
drop the quarantine mixtape.
Ooh, the
Yeah, you
Rona.
might be on
I think it's
something.
called
Derek
the Rona.
Jones was popping.
I think it's called the Rona. Hold on.
The
I think
Rona,
the
yeah.
part is that just because. Hold on.
Scroll up.
There you go. Just because they are low, it's scary that you can have it and be passing it with those symptoms. Very true, right?
Bro,
So
that's the scariest part.
I think, but I mean, that's the cold. You could pass that. You know what I'm saying?
Come through mixtape.
Mixtape getting dropped. I'm definitely on one or two tracks, and and better as possible is going to be a theme on the back end. We just throwing that out there. The quarantine mixtape, mix it with the. I think it's going to call the first hit. Definitely going to be called the Rona. You feel? Gotta be called the Rona.
Straight up.
But like you're saying, you can pass it along so easily. There's tons of different things that can be passed along so easily, and then the symptoms are not seen until later on down the road. You know what I'm saying? You can go into STDs that could be passed along, and you won't notice those symptoms until later on down the road.
Whoa.
I'm just let's be transparent, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That happens all the time. This is not new to anybody.
Yeah.
It's just the mass hysteria that's being created behind it. And if I have people scared, then you're gonna continue to push it. It's like Esau said, it's the dope. It is the dope that's being pushed.
Oh, I'm putting on the glove every time. I got the gloves in the trunk.
Man, I pray.
Do that. Boom, boom.
And
you pray?
Yeah, man, pray. God got me and I got hand sanitizer.
Oh, nigga, you gonna get that shit. Nah, you put on a glove. That's what you do at a gas pump. You put on a glove.
You sleep on Christmas.
You choose. As a matter of fact, man, bro, I'm not playing with it, bro. No, I'm not gonna catch that shit. No.
I said, Our Father, John Heaven.
Yeah, don't get your ass a glove.
And hit them with that regular.
See, that's the problem with black people right there. Y'all think y'all prayers is gonna just save y'all from shit. No, nigga, you better take some precautions. Nigga, God invented gloves for you not to get the shit. This nigga is crazy.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. I seen a post today that showed tons of people down in the Sunshine State at the beach having a good old time.
Yeah, they did.
If you ain't, man, I'm just saying, they was down there having a good old time. They didn't care. Shoot.
Yeah, no.
I'll tell you this, Luski, and this is one of the funniest memes I done seen, man. I almost broke out in tears laughing. I seen a meme that had it was like John Claude Van Damme kicking somebody. I forgot the old movie, but it was like the coronavirus versus my Flintstone vitamins, right? If you
shit.
Flintstone vitamins, you ain't gonna get the corona, right? And we talking about the old school Flintstone vitamins with the chalk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bruh, I laughed so hard because back in the day, my mom used to give me Flintstone vitamins every night as a child, right? There was one, pop one, whatever, right? One day, me and my cousin Mickey, we hopped off in the bathroom, right? I set off in that doggone sink like it was a story. Bro, I popped that bottle of Flintstones and was eating them things like they was jelly beans, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Tearing them up, right? So I done ate all these vitamins, right?
Yeah.
My mom come in. Thank God my mom came in and she followed her routine. Always create a routine. I'm just saying. Because this routine saved the kid life, right? So she come in there. She say, Flint, y'all want y'all vitamins? It's like, I ain't want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew I had told them vitamins down. Ain't no more vitamins. I only left the cotton back in the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I was left in that Flintstone. Huh?
You ate them all?
Ate them all, bro. Bro, them things like candy. So I ate them all, right? There was two sets of vitamins though. One was the regular ones, and the other one had iron in them, right? So I
had what in it?
Iron. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. Hey, I ate all the ones that had the iron in it, bruh. All of them. Bruh, my mom had to rush me to the hospital. They said, I was gonna die that night because I had too much on my body, right?
This nigga almost overdosed on Flintstone.
On Flintstone vitamins. So I said the corona cannot kill the kid.
Bro, is that how you got your nickname, Flint?
Nah. No. Bruh, hey, mom. Hey, mom.
Nah, we know now. This dude was going crazy on the Flint
for the longest. I ain't never gonna get no corona. Shoot. Bro, I had to stay in the hospital overnight, bro.
Dang.
Hey, they had to put my stomach and everything. I ate them vitamins like it was candy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I'm good on it. Bro, I laughed at that meme so hard, bro. Oh. Another thing, while we're talking about memes, there's been some
Iron Man.
Hey, bro. Hey, you childish.
Adonai, I see you, bro.
You childish, man. We ain't get
that nigga Iron Man. God,
hey, bro. Told them things up.
Hey, yo.
Hey, I told them things up. I ain't lying. I sat off in that sink like it was a whole chair, bro, and I was just popping them things left and bing, man. And then
my God, was you feeling weird?
I put the cotton back in the thing, like my mama ain't gonna know.
Oh my God! But did you feel weird?
Huh?
Did you feel weird or anything?
I felt like I was gonna get a whooping. That's the only thing. I was scared she was gonna beat me, you know? I didn't care nothing about how I knew them vitamins was good. And when she found out I ate them, she was gonna whoop me. But when she found out that I ate the ones that had an iron in it, she was like, "Oh shoot, you gotta go to the hospital." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. They had an arm in it.
No, arm. You know what I'm talking about? Man, come on now. You grow up, man. Yeah. So I can't get the coronas.
Yeah. Side note, like I really like our podcast because we don't really talk about the things that are like the mainstream shit. But I feel like, yo, this shit's so goddamn prevalent. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that we took time out to really like break it down. So,
for sure.
What do you think? Give me a good that you got from want this shit back. give me a good, a bad, and I guess a ugly of you know what I'm saying, what you notice about the corona or you know what I'm saying, what you take from it.
About regarding the
just everything
or what I'm noticing from everybody.
Whether it's personal or whether it's like, you know what I'm saying? Mario, what's poppin'?
The good is I'll start with the ugly first. The ugly is seeing people living in fear, right? Okay. And understanding that people are living in fear, and sometimes seeing the people that's close to you that's living in fear because of this, right? Mm-hmm. The bad is also seeing people like you said, somebody got stabbed because they were fighting for some toilet tissue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't, that's almost as bad as episode 7 where somebody getting shot over a parking spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're folks getting stabbed because of toilet tissue. People being greedy and not saving for others. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you have to have like mass amount of toilet tissue? You know what I'm saying? Like, you may be quarantined for like a week or two. Like, are you gonna use that much toilet tissue? Hopefully not, but I'm just saying, like, I don't, like, bro, what are you doing?
We really don't know how much, how long we're gonna be quarantined.
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay, so Italy. Hey, can you go to that message that I sent you with the girl talking? Hey, so in Italy, they quarantined them. My wife's sister has a friend who lives in Italy, and they won't even let them out the house, bro. Like, they're stuck in the house. And so he's like, yo, I got a little baby. I'm stuck in the house. Like, we're running out of food. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's a real situation for them. Right. They're on lockdown. So who knows, like, how long they'll be on lockdown.
See that? I mean, and that sucks.
Like, your mom asking for. So
that sucks, right? To be in that space where it's like, oh shoot, like that's on some like Bird Box or something, right? What's that movie? Bird Box, right?
Yeah, with Sandra Bullock, and they walk
Yeah.
around blindfolds and shit.
Yeah, that's on some
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's like, hey,
No, that's
if you
literally
come
how
out in the sun like you a target, you're an enemy. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to be locked up. Like that sucks, right?
Yeah.
The good going back to AO, right? AO was talking about you get to take time to get to know yourself. You get to really have a slowdown, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times we're in a rat race where it's like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And you're never taking that time, that personal time to, whether it's develop, whether it's read, whether it's relax, whether it's just to put things in perspective, whether it's to plan. All right.
Right.
What happens after this? Once everything is back in motion, am I okay with going back to work and being like, I like doing what I'm doing? You just realize right now where you're saying, hey, I get a lot of work done at home.
Call sign said, should I
don't want to go to work, though. I want to work from home. Like, what does that look like? How do I create that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the good that I'm getting from it, because there's so much other opportunities. There's so much things that you're getting done because you're here at your own space. You don't have many distractions.
Yeah.
The only distractions that you have are the ones that you create yourself. At work, distractions come left and right. You know what I'm saying? So that is the good, where you really get to narrow those things down and you really get to refocus your focus, and understand that, hey, I can create whatever I want. Just how the media is creating mass hysteria about something, I can create something for my family. I can find a way to start creating generational wealth.
Yeah, we
all
don't have
these
the
things are important. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, like I respect everything you just said. What I will backtrack on is
Italy is crazy.
Is the grocery stores. So I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I found out about it, I was like, okay, this is gonna be some bullshit. So I went straight to the grocery store. So my cousin sent me. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be playing this, but I'm gonna play it anyway. So I got this message.
So if Better As Possible podcast is shut down, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, just wanted to give you a crucial update. So my cousin that works for the Pentagon, my aunt that lives in D.C., and my friend that works for the government in Knoxville, between last night and today, I've had 3 people notify me that has not been announced yet, but the U.S. is about to go on a 4-week quarantine, which means you cannot leave your home. You can't go to anywhere that you can do sales transactions like grocery stores, shopping, movies, anything like that. So in about 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, they're going to announce this shutdown. Once the shutdown is in place, or the warning, everything from the grocery store is going to be cleared out. At this time, it's critical that you stock up on canned goods, frozen foods, things that you'll be able to survive off of 2 weeks from, or 4 weeks for. Toilet tissue, paper towels. It's bigger than just Clorox and bleach.
I got this message. Last Friday. So I called, my bad. Did I send it to you? I don't know if I sent it to you. But anyway.
I don't think you did.
So
thanks, Luce.
Like,
thank you for the breaking news. I'm just playing.
So I left work like, yo, KP, like, we need to goddamn go load up. We need to go get everything that we need. Formula for the baby. We need to goddamn get some toilet tissue. So I, you know what I'm saying? So I was good. What's crazy is that I went there and the toilet tissue was all gone. Like I had to get the bullshit. Okay, he was like, it's all right. We got 15 rolls at the house. And I was like, oh, shit, okay. I probably shouldn't have said that. That shit is like gold right now.
It is. You
a
should
lot
invest
of
in
people
Charmin.
say, like, man, we need to, I've been hearing a lot of people say we need to get guns and bullets and shit. Like, this finna be like
The Purge.
World War Z. You know what I'm saying? So,
it has potential, right? It really does have potential. And that's the thing, like, what you're saying, very valid. Like, you have to take proper precautions. Don't be no fool. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't be out here being like, oh shoot, this is just gonna blow over. You don't know that, right?
Right.
So I'm not telling you that, hey, don't take this serious. This is very serious. You need to protect you and yours, right? But at the same time, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. right? Once the poor get poor, they got to find a way to get away. So what you're saying when it comes to getting bullets and all these, you might have to be there might be an unfortunate situation where you have to protect yours, which would suck if we get to that point. Very much so.
Damn. Hold on.
Bruh. Hey, that boy pushing that.
Let me just read a couple of these. So DeMario said they started limiting the amount of ammo you can buy. Of course, Adonaiah, who is always my connect, said, I'm selling tissue $10 a gram.
Bruh.
And the thick tissue for 20 a gram.
Hey, going in.
What's up, CC? She said, I live in DC. Definitely. My uncle was a captain for the DC films, and he is saying that they are preparing a national shutdown.
Wow.
That's a trip, bro. You can only buy 1 box per day of the bullets, of the ammo. Dang. So
well, you already
speaking of the preparing for the shutdown, like they've already started it in New Jersey. They have a curfew, and in San Francisco, I think they just like boom, they already like, hey, don't come out. So my question to you is,
restaurants are closing at certain times too. Restaurants and
like restaurants in New York,
and pretty soon groceries won't be able to come to grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like they won't be working like that no more.
Yeah, this shit might be fucked. So what my question to you is, why do you think they chose New Jersey and San Francisco? Do you think those are like do you think the demographic in those two places represent America? Rochelle, New York, quarantine the whole day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are they choosing these areas? Is it more cases in these areas? Or is it a demographic type of thing where they're just like, okay, they ain't starting no riots out there, and the black people there is a lot. You know, the Mexican, the Latina is a lot. White people are chilling, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a large hub. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It does give you something to think about. I'm not quite sure why they chose those areas in particular, but like Ayo saying, it is a large hub. There's a lot of money that goes into those locations. Definitely San Fran.
Well, why not Atlanta if the airport is the largest airport?
Hey, Atlanta might be next. Sad but true. No, I'm just playing. No, hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I don't know. Like at the same time, like you don't.
Population density. What is population density? I know the two words separated, but together, what's that mean? It's a ghost. GA not moving like Rochelle, New Jersey. Oh, word. Carlson, he works at the airport, so he got the intel.
Okay.
Questions that need answers. Yeah, for sure.
Very much so. But that's why that's the important part of the Better Is Possible podcast. We want to spark these conversations where like continue to speak on this with your friends, your family. Like, why are these things happening? Why in those particular areas? All that needs to be answered.
So San Fran is a tech savvy city, so they may have something to do with it. They may be able to function effectively remotely.
Is that 5G type 5G deal?
Hey, well, you know, that's like Silicon Valley, and you know what I mean, where all the tech stuff comes from.
This is another thing, right? You remember there's a commercial that goes around, and they're talking about, I can't remember what phone it is. I know this probably don't have nothing to do with nothing, but at the same time, it is kind of, there's like, it's a 4G comparison with the 5G comparison. It was like the 4G is moving way faster than the 5G. That's different. That's weird, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, they keep on pointing out the fact that the 4G is still better than the 5G, but yet these people are pushing the 5G.
I haven't heard that.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So,
5G fucking the world up. One tower at a time.
Just the amount of people. Chad, you're right.
Shit, man.
I mean, possibly the population out there is fearing it, right? At the same sense, like, if you test out something, do you test it out in the you got to see if people, if not necessarily if people like it, because we're definitely talking about something different, right?
Yeah.
But if you're testing out something, you got to see if it takes. If it takes in this area, then you can continue to spread it. If it doesn't
No.
work in this area, then you got to know, all right, well, let's recoup and let's try something else. Let's try a different method of going about that. That's my opinion.
Population control. That's the word I was looking for. Population control. Yeah, that shit. You know, that's something that we've been hearing about for a while, and I feel like they pressed the button on it. You know, but you know,
Right.
sometimes people gotta go. You know, hey, it happens.
Hold on.
Hey, what time is it?
It's 10:51.
Dang, this shit is time be flying.
We running out of time. With that being said, who are you going to talk about?
I wanted to touch on NBA and NFL are legalizing the weed.
Give me some. Boy, we was
know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
same
So
page.
that's
Let's
cool.
go.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? And I think that helps a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just decriminalizing this shit. So the next 10 years from now, like, this world won't even look like the way it's looking right now. Like,
It won't.
you know, free my niggas. All that shit.
Hold on. What just happened? This is a monumental moment, right? This is going to be in comparison with baby boomers. This is going to be in comparison with the economy, you know, fall or all. This is going to be one of those moments where it's going to be remembered in history. Hey, coronavirus did this to the nation, to the world, and this is why this is like this now. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Sports. Life without sports sucks. How you had your moment about Idris and them? Yeah, life without sports sucks. I never realized how much my life revolved around sports. I wake up, Sports Center. I go to bed, Sports Center. Like, I could watch Sports Center all day. I don't need cable, right?
Right.
And to have us, like, no sports, no March Madness, no nothing. No NBA right now, no soccer, no baseball, no nothing. Life, I'm big man. Yeah.
He said, y'all do realize this about population control. On a good note, the government is giving out stimulus packages beginning in April. And you mad or not?
Yeah, big man. Hate it that we don't have any sports. My life revolves around sports. I've noticed it a lot now that we don't have sports. One thing for certain is NFL made tons of trades. Tom Brady's going to Tampa. When you talk about conspiracy and things of that nature, it's funny that Tampa is the place that the Super Bowl is going to be at, and all of a sudden Tom Brady's going to Tampa. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't care what nobody say.
Break it down, conspiracy Flint. Break it down.
It's a little weird. He chooses to go to Tampa when they got a Super Bowl down there in Tampa.
Yeah.
Hey, just throwing that out there.
The straight crickets.
Bruh, hey. I'm about to start watching chess.
Right. Oh man, real spit. Hey, and last thing, we probably ain't got enough time to really get on it, but I wanted to talk about Andrew Gillum. You know what that is? Since we were in the Florida area, in the mayor of Tallahassee.
The HBCU fam down. This man was out here wilding.
Yeah, so he got caught. He got caught in a hotel. He said he was drunk leaving the wedding, but there was like a dude on like meth in there with him. So some real suspicious activity.
He ain't gonna be governor no more. I tell you that.
He just checked into rehab. You know what I mean? His family was like, yeah, and he was like, yeah, I got a drinking problem. So
no, he was in there with meth. That's more than drinking, my guy.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That nigga had my vote and everything.
Hey, bruh, boy. I said, bruh.
Yeah, man, politics.
State, why you do it like that, man?
Yeah, politics is dangerous, bro.
Hey,
hell yeah. What time is it? Dang, we didn't get our phone call in, man.
Hey, we're gonna have to start saying we're gonna have to put that in somewhere. We want y'all to call us and talk about this stuff, but man, the time flies when you having fun, when you're really having organic conversations like we're having. It's crazy. Meth down.
They're biting at the same plug. Put the meth down. Psychedelics forever.
Hey man, that nigga had some meth. I said, bro, not the. Hey, that boy out there wilding.
Yeah, it happens, but Hey, close this out, man.
Hey, on a serious note, man, like we've been talking about, Corona is very serious, man. We want to discuss it. We do want to have those open conversations because there's a lot concern going on. But in all honesty, man, please keep you and your family safe. Wash your hands.
Wash your ass.
Like Lusky, hey, wash behind your ears. Brush your teeth before 1:00 p.m. Lusky, if you're working from home. Prevent the spread of germs. Social distancing, yes, it's important to don't spread it. Don't spread it.
It's
we don't know
distance,
who's sick
but
right
still
now.
like social distance, but still support your neighbors. You know what I mean? Keep your distance, but if you see somebody in need, like look out because this shit may get real.
Hey, don't turn into a cold hard person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely stay prayed up for sure. And one thing for certain, man, before we go for real, this is a serious thing that I want to put out. Be mindful of all the information that you're taking in. Like, do not allow that to consume you. Do not allow that to change your heart, your spirit, your mind, because it is important. Those things that come into you, hey, if it's dope, think about it. Esau said it with the news. They selling the dope. If it's dope and you buying it hard or soft, like it's gonna get you hooked, and you'll be living in that space of I'm scared. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm gonna lose my house. I'm gonna do this. My family if you're gonna live like that because of the dope that you taking in, man,
Fear is the real virus.
You will lose yourself.
Use your critical thinking skills.
Very much so.
Analyze the situation, and if it don't apply, then don't comply. A wise man told me that.
What is this, O.J. Simpson?
Oh, here you go. Hey, speaking of OJ, I saw this nigga Lysol in dollars today.
Bruh. With the mask on.
I was like, I don't know if he did it.
With the mask on. God, yes, use common sense, please. But taking the news, be aware of what's going on, but please do not allow that to consume you. Really sometimes take that break away. Read your book, listen to your favorite song, go for a walk, like whatever the case may be. Like, do not allow yourself to get lost in the sauce with everything that's going on, man. That's very important. Understand this, at the end of the day, better is possible. That's it. Better is possible.
It's a lifestyle, baby.
It's a lifestyle. Better is possible. It's a lifestyle. It's going to get better, man. Trust and believe. Continue to work hard for what you want out of your life, and do not allow people to control you, period.
For sure. All right. Peace out. Episode.
We love y'all, man. Thank you for the support. Episode 8, Better is Possible podcast.
Peace.
Y'all have a good night, man. We love y'all.
You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You got this. You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through.